When I think about form, I distinguish two types: geometric forms and organic forms. Geometric forms include cubes, spheres, and cylinders. They are specific and simple. If you know perspective, you can construct them precisely. On the other hand, organic forms tend to be much more complex. For example, when you're drawing a human body, it is not practical to construct it in perspective in its full detail. It is just too complex. But what is practical is to simplify complex organic forms into geometric forms. This helps us to better understand the form and draw it well. I was working with a great Russian teacher for a while. His name is Sergei Chubirko, and he drew the archer that you just saw. We did a few useful exercises together, such as a drapery study where we focused on the structure and form of fabric. Here's my drawing in sepia, a medium I learned to enjoy. And we did another great exercise. Look at this plaster cast. The light on it is pretty much the opposite of what you would see in a typical atelier setting. There are multiple light sources, which is not exactly ideal for shading. And that was the point. Our job was to draw a form analysis. So here is my interpretation of the sculpture. I'm really pushing the simplification. I tried to understand and communicate the head as a three-dimensional object as clearly as I could. It's not necessarily a pretty drawing, but it's a very helpful thing to practice. When I drew a portrait afterwards, I had the structure of the head in my mind. I thought about how I would build an ear, how I would construct a nose, how I would explain an eye sculpturally, and that really helped.